Here are some JBK tips to help keep you and your loved ones and the earth healthier. One of my favorite immunity boosting tips is to drink fresh ginger tea. I literally will just take a piece of ginger about this big. I just cut it. If you prefer to peel it, you can do that. I like taking a little bit of the meat off of it, and that way if any pesticides do leach in, I'm getting it. Then I just slice it into small little pieces, put it in a mug, and pour boiling water over it and let it steep for a few minutes. You don't even have to grate the ginger. Just literally peel it and chop it up. How easy is that? Sometimes I will add in some honey. You know what my favorite thing to add to fresh ginger tea is? Bourbon. Okay, this is one of my favorite things to do for my digestive system and my derriere, and that is to eat oatmeal. Personally, I can't eat hot oatmeal. It's just sits like a lump of coal in my stomach. Eating rolled oats changed my life. I have never had such big boobs in my life. In my life. And we all want that, right? Who doesn't want to have big boobs? Who doesn't want to have big boobs? You don't need Metamucil, you don't need psyllium husk, you just need oatmeal. This can be your destiny. Whether you're stuck inside due to the pandemic or just because you prefer to do your exercise at home, here are a couple of my favorite YouTube channels. For yoga, I have been watching Cole Chance Yoga. I love Cole's vibe, and she also is always in the most exquisite locations. Right now, when all of us are stuck at home, it is wonderful to be able to tune in to her YouTube channel, do yoga, and just be transported to Bali or India or Guatemala. She's really cool. The other YouTube channel that has changed my life is Body by Amy. Most of her workouts are 20 to 30 minutes long. She gives good modifications, so you can be a beginner, you can be more advanced. And she also knows how to coach you so you don't injure yourself. And that's missing, I think, from a lot of YouTube videos. So check her out and check out Cole Chance. In every room that you have a Kleenex or tissue box, keep an empty one too. And then every time you or someone you care about uses a tissue, put it in the empty box. We have the tissue box, and then we have the empty tissue box that you can put used tissues into. And that way, you don't have to touch any of the used tissues. The better to not get their cold or flu or anything else that they might have that's contagious. And this looks like it needs to be emptied. So I'm just gonna put on a glove, open up the box, and then I'll dump these. Yeah, and then we're just gonna put a piece of tape to keep it in place. Real easy. And that's where we keep ours, right down there. Okay, so that's my life hack from me to you. Yeah. These series of tips are all about why less is more. I am 5'2", and I have had to watch my weight from a very young age. So I have always lived by the notion that less is more when it comes to food. I'm a big believer in portion control to maintain your figure. So what does that look like for breakfast? My husband eats half a banana with his oatmeal in the morning. Yes, thank you very much. He's eaten his oatmeal. Then I get up a little later than him. I eat one piece of toast. I put peanut butter and honey on it, and I eat the other half of the banana. Just like to cut this into quarters. lots of bites. That's the key thing when you're eating a smaller portion. And then we just put in a couple tablespoons of blueberries, and that's a nice breakfast. And when it's hard to buy food or when food is in short supply, like things are now, doesn't hurt to eat a little bit less food. The other place where I believe less is more is with paper towel use. One of my guilty pleasures is using Bounty paper towels, but something that I do to conserve the paper towels is I cut them into smaller pieces, and then I can use those smaller pieces just on like tiny little areas on the floor where there maybe is like one little stain that I have to clean up. I'll just take like 6 pieces of paper towel, and then I will just cut it in half, and then keep these handy for whenever I just need to do a little cleanup job. Oh, here's the spot I was looking for, right there. That's it. And then I don't have to waste a whole piece of paper towel. If you do this, I guarantee you your paper towels are gonna last you a lot longer. Holy squeaky football! That was one boring video. What a yawner. And what the heck is a life hack? But you're in luck. Next week's video is all about my new trick. Find it. Use your nose. Good. Stay tuned.